As you have almost certainly heard by now, Governor Daniels has decided not to run for president in 2012.
We were the first to report this yesterday on Wayne.com and then on your only local source for Sunday morning TV news.
News Channel 15's Drew Blair has been on top of this story ever since it broke. Drew, this came as a big surprise to a lot of people.
Yeah, it sure did, and now the dust is settling on the initial news, and while Republicans and Democrats tend to disagree, both local parties say it's time to move on. They just use that phrase in different ways. Sunday's word of the day, disappointment.
The disappointment is even more apparent today, the first workday after the announcement.
The emotion expressed by many in the Republican Party after news spread of Daniels' decision.
Now we're back to the beginning, the starting point with the potential contenders, at least in the state of Indiana. All of the excitement has been let out of the balloon, so to speak.
Daniels, considered a strong contender for the Republican nomination, made his choice clear in an overnight email sent to supporters. Many left asking, what now in 2012?
We need to regroup and move forward and hope that from the current field or an expanding field of candidates that the selection process will give us a person who will be successful in November of 2012.
If you ask members of the Democratic Party, that person doesn't exist.
The problem the Republicans have on a national scale, and the reason you've seen people like Daniels get out and Huckabee get out recently, is that they realize they can't win this race against Barack Obama in 2012.
A Republican can beat Barack Obama. They may have voted for change in 2008, but I don't think this is the change that they really wanted.
Both parties agree on one thing: the time to create competition ticking.
Republicans need to have a candidate now. They need to have somebody now organizing, raising money, doing all those things they need to do.
There's no panic as far as the field of Republican candidates, but there's always the sense that we need to get moving and get going.
In Fort Wayne, Drew Blair, News Channel 15.